So I got on Snapchat and I was like talking about how I haven't done a tutorial in so long and tried to do like a Snapchat tutorial, which I totally don't understand how people do at all. Don't understand like this plus this, 2 + 2 = 5 in that situation. And I was like, you know what would be awesome if I could just like plop the camera up on my beauty station and just record and just like chill and do my makeup. Like it would be so much easier to do tutorials. And I was like, why don't we just try it? So here I am, my raw beauty. I'm in my husband's tank top. I may or may not be wearing a bra. You'll probably see him come in and out of the frame because he's got work to do. Mama's got to pay bills. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe I delete all of this and you'll never see this, and this is just a video of me talking to my camera for no apparent reason. I digress. Let's do this. So lately I have been kind of switching up my foundation routine. I've been using this L'Oreal Paris Infallible Pro Glow, which I'm in love with, but I've been applying it with my Morphe F439 brush, which I've always loved this brush. I just like get all the product off my hand and just stipple it in and cover my whole face. Then I go back and buff it in. And another thing that's a little bit different I've been doing is taking it all the way up to like my eye socket. Now I just feel like the concealer actually blends better when I have foundation underneath it. I picked up this little NARS creamy concealer because I had never actually tried it. And even though this is kind of like my wrong shade, it was like in the little line, you know, when you're checking out at Sephora and you're like, oh, I need this, I need this. And when it's in a smaller size, it's cheaper. And you're like, it's only $10, it's fine. So I've been using a little bit of less concealer. Well, less for me anyways. And I'm not putting it right beside my tear duct anymore. And then I'm gonna do a couple little dots down the nose, up here, just to even it out. I'm gonna just like wet this really quick. I've been using this brush again, and I actually really like that there is leftover foundation on this brush because I feel like it helps kind of blend everything together a lot better. Look how quick this is. Like, since this brush is so big, oh my gosh, like now that my hair is so blonde, I have to really be careful not to dye it orange with my foundation. I do still like to go back with my beauty blender if I have it sitting around. I've been in this process of trying to get the thinnest layer, so I'm just putting a light layer underneath my eyes. And I don't know where this brush is from. I'm pretty sure I got it in my Ipsy bag like 1,000 years ago. I'm tapping in the areas that I like put concealer, and then I'll just get a little bit more on that brush and like lightly go over all of that foundation. By setting your whole face like this, it's also going to make like your blending experience so much easier because there's not some that's set with powder, which is like smooth, and then some that's still tacky from your foundation. So next I'm gonna go in with MAC's Give Me Sun, and instead of like contouring with this like I used to, I'm going to just actually bronze with it. So I'm taking this big fluffy brush, this one's by Sedona Lace FB03, and I'm just lightly dusting that, and I'm just going to put it like where the sun would naturally hit my face. Starting at the apples of my cheek, almost like blush, and then doing like big circular motions. Find that this just looks like a lot more natural and also really hard to do while I'm talking, but you know, whatever. And then I'm gonna go back with an ashier shade like Hoola from Benefit. I've actually been using this MAC short handle blush brush. I can't even see, it's so old. 129, that's what it is, 129. And then this, I'm gonna be a little bit more like contoury with. Very professional jargon, you like that? Kind of just starting at the hollows of my cheeks and buffing upwards. I feel like this is so different from the last time I did my makeup on camera. I was like, get a Sharpie and draw a line from your ear to your mouth, and then you'll look like Kim Kardashian. And the good thing about makeup, there is no right and wrong way. Makeup is completely subjective. When you look in the mirror, if you're happy with the end product, that is literally all that matters. People are like, she is doing that wrong. Really, that sentence is just a version of you saying you don't like it. And when it comes to something like fashion and makeup and whatever, it is what you think is pretty. Like, that's the hardest part about being a makeup artist. You know, when I have a client, it's my knowledge and their vision, and we have to meet in the middle of what we both think is pretty, so that when they look in the mirror, they feel confident and love themselves. That's the best part. So it's all about taking what you learn from all different teachers or gurus or books and just finding like that perfect recipe that makes you feel good. Wow. The lighting is gonna be like pretty rough because I'm just sitting on my beauty thing and blocked. It's fine. I got this really cute blush in my Ipsy bag this month. It's Cabana Brûlée Shadow and Blush. Isn't it so cute and tiny? I feel like Ipsy has really stepped up their game. I've really liked basically all the products that I've gotten since I re-signed up. It's kind of hard because it's in this teeny tiny little thing, but I'm just gonna like dust it. And this stuff is pigmented, so be careful. And that's another reason why I'm using this giant brush. And I'm just, again, just gonna like swipe it over like on top of the bronzer. I have no idea how I'm gonna do my makeup today. I know I wanna wear like really dark lipstick because like it's Halloween and why not? I don't wanna dress up, but I still want my makeup to look Halloween-y. Yeah. I'm not gonna highlight yet because I just feel like highlighting is like the cherry on top of the sundae. Like you can't do that preemptively. It's gotta be the on top, you know? You know. Okay, hair is looking good. Don't worry, we'll fix that later. My lips are so dry. I feel like when I breathe out, it's just like dust. Using the old Anastasia brow definer as always. I have a video on brows, not that I really do them that way anymore because it changes daily. I feel like I have no real control over my brows. It's just, they speak to me and they do what they want. They rule me. I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna do this off camera. 1 second. Now that I have like my base shape, something that I've been doing lately is just going over it with the MAC Pro Longwear Waterproof Brow Set in Quiet Brunette, which is like one of my all-star products. My nose always runs when I'm doing my makeup. Like, does that happen to anyone else? This is so depressing. 2 of the like Makeup Geek foil eyeshadows, which are my absolute favorite, Grandstand and Spotlight, which I use constantly, are the only 2 that conveniently shattered, I guess like in the plane in my luggage somehow while we were traveling. So I think first I'm gonna pick up this Blanc Type and just like put this on my lid because I think I'm gonna do like a softish cut crease. I'm not sure when this stopped recording, but hopefully not too long ago. I'm switching brushes to this Sedona EB15 brush, and I'm going to dip in Cocoa Bear mixed with Creme Brûlée and just go like right below that peach smoothie. I'm really sad because I don't think I'm gonna have time to record like a sick Halloween video. I don't know, I'm going to try. Maybe I can just sit down and when I actually go to do my makeup for the party, I will just film it. I'm actually like really bad historically at special effects stuff. Like that's not my forte. Like I have friends that are so good at it. But at the same time, like it's still really fun because you get to just like do whatever you want. God, I love Halloween. So at this point, I'm just trying to like blow this out because I really want it to be super like soft and blended out here. We'll get this tiny brush. I have no idea where it came from. I'm gonna get that Blanc Type again. Any of that fell onto my lid. I really miss doing tutorials. I don't know, I got into this mood. I was just like not feeling it. And the other day I randomly just sat down and I did this like burgundy smoky eye and I like really felt like myself and I feel like I got that like oomph for makeup again and like wanted to wear all of it. So I got this eyeliner and I'm really excited because it reminds me of the next one that I couldn't make up my mind about. I really liked the shape, but I feel like I couldn't get like enough product. So I'm hoping that this is a good compromise and we're just gonna go in. So I'm gonna start just by drawing a line from the bottom of my tear duct out. I'm not gonna go like super like high up like this towards the tail of my brow. I'm gonna keep it like a little lower. Find that I have to do that because I don't have that much lid space. So if I make it super up like this and I have to go across this creased fold right here, it'll start to replicate on the top of my eye. So I started doing it a little lower and then I'm just going to connect it to the front of my eye. Okay, I love this already, I can tell. It's so pigmented. So then I just went from the inner corner and connected it there. So now we have like the perfect little outline of our winged liner and we can just fill it in and perfect it. And it's matte, which I love. I hate when eyeliner is dry like that, like shiny, weird texture. It's by Ciate, C-I-A-T-E. I think it's Ciate. So now that I feel like my shape is like pretty spectacular, I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed with myself. Well, as I go back and fix things. I'm like such a perfectionist when it comes to that crap. This is the part where I'm like, stop, stop, it's perfect, stop. I am going to like lay it this way and kind of like flick it out a little bit just to make that tail like extra sharp. I just feel like it gives it that extra like. So I just did the other eye really quick off camera. And I was thinking like this actually reminds me of a video I did when I very first started YouTube, like probably my second or third video. And I look back at it and it was so bad. I was so tan and my hair was so yellow. This color. Not kidding. Chrome yellow. So I'm going to stop babbling and start doing makeup while I babble at least. And I'm just gonna get a pencil brush and I'm gonna use those same exact colors that I used in my crease right below my eye. Now I'm grabbing Cocoa Bear and I'm just putting that a little bit closer to the lash line. So I'm gonna take it like all the way to the tear duct. Gotta refuel, man. It's hard work. I was pretty depressed because I just realized the camera cut off and you didn't see like any of my cut crease stuff. But it's fine. This is supposed to be relaxed. And I've already used up a whole card, which means this footage is gonna take so long. Huh? I got 3 cards. We need to expedite. So I am going to take the tiniest bit of black and I'm actually gonna like kind of mix it with Americano. And I am going to just very lightly feather it up from my eyeliner. If you're ever wanting to like darken a color up without like actually using black, just mix it with the color. Like dip your brush back and forth and it helps give it like a deeper hue without just going in with black. Going in with Lash Blast by CoverGirl, always just a cult favorite of mine. I'm going to be wearing these House of Lashes Iconic in Mini, and their lash glue will quite literally change your life. Like if you're a lash wearer and you're sick of smelling butt duo glue, girl, it's time. I actually haven't worn lashes in like a hot minute, so it's gonna be interesting how this goes. So lastly and most importantly, we need to highlight. I'm kind of going with like warmer tones today, so I'm going to go with this Laura Geller Gilded Honey. My absolute, I love this highlighter so much. The Old Faithful M501 brush by Morphe. And just dust that on my cheekbones, and on my nose. Cute as well. Don't think I want to be like ultra today, but of course my normal is probably most people's ultra. I like to go with my beauty blender and just kind of press everything together. And I'm going to set. And for my lip color, which is why I started all this, I wanted to use Dominatrix by Jeffree Star. This is so perfect for Halloween, and I'm gonna put it on. It's gonna take me like 5 years, so you know, I'm not using a lip liner because I'm lazy. So I pretty much haven't washed my hair in like 2 days. I'm just going to use some Not Your Mother's Clean Freak Refreshing Dry Shampoo. And I feel like it gives me volume more than anything else. And also like so that I don't have to wash my hair. And I have a couple of crimps just from it being up in that clip. So I'm just gonna like flat iron over them really quick. Because I don't like it to be like super smooth and straight. I like it to be kind of messy. So I just like randomly, sometimes I'll like twist it like this and just do the ends. Get some hairspray. I hate this hairspray, so I'm not even gonna say the name of it. And I just like to make it kind of piecey with it. So that pretty much completes this look. I really enjoyed just like chilling out and doing this tutorial because I don't know, it's just like less of a production, and I feel like I can just like sit here and talk, even though I know the footage is going to be so long. I'm going to be killing myself editing it and not making it 45 minutes long. Who knows, maybe I will. You know, it'll be a nice like feature film here on YouTube. And I feel my most creative when I'm here at my desk and not in my living room with like my patio furniture inside. I've been focusing so much on my blog lately, I've kind of forgotten about my YouTube channel, which I hate because makeup is like my heart and soul. So I really need to work on balancing everything, and if you haven't checked out my blog yet, I would love you to. I just kind of started showcasing it. Showcasing? What a weird word. Debut? No, it's not that important. I just started it. It's sneakylouise.com, and I pretty regularly put up fashion stuff, beauty stuff. I just went to Greece, so you can read all about my trip to Greece there. Anyways, it's been super fun, but I'm still navigating and learning. So if you have any tips on like starting a blog and how you've done that, I would love your feedback. Please feel free to leave that in the comments below. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button, you know, because we're all trying here on YouTube. I am babbling and it's not even that great. So I'm gonna go. All my love, happy Halloween. Yeah, cool, that's what my hair looks like on camera.